Okay, guys, I'm just gonna walk over here a sec. And you are seeing me as a blank avatar called Shane. That's a good start. Okay, bear with me. This is fine. This is just technical problems. I'm just gonna quickly clear the doodah. Okay, this is looking promising. So I'm under the water right now, and I'm gonna come up above. How's my sound, guys? Is my sound okay? I'm just gonna reset my height. Oh, that's funny. I seem to be stuck to the floor. Let's just. Oh my god! They can't get out. I feel myself. Second there. Okay, thank you for proper height there. I don't know what happened there. That's funny. We're just getting the stream started up. So welcome, guys. We are in. Oh, guess where we are? We're in a very simple grey box, which is going to become something magical. We just need to sort of check the audio a sec and see how well this is going. So if I go to wow, YouTube channel's up, man. That's awesome. Let's just go into live section a sec. Close that, and then to here, where we got. Oh, come on. I had to close the whole YouTube client. Sorry about this. YouTube, go again. Good of you channel. Am I showing up as live? Yes, I am. Good. Okay, you're going to get a bit of feedback here a sec, so bear with me. I just need to check the audio is coming through as intended. So 3, 2, 1. That's wonderful. Okay, that works. That works. Champion. Are you getting music as well? I should have put some nice music on for you lot. Anyway, here we go. Let's just move back to Streamlabs a sec, and then oof. This way. Press that button. Press this button. Oh shit. Try to get them. Sorry, it's managing windows that try and steal at your the mouse pointer. Always gonna be a challenge, guys. Always be a challenge. So if I just go back here. Oh shit. Can I? Yes, okay, now we got him. Perfect, I can just position there. And now I can see everyone's chat. So I'm currently watching YouTube. I'm currently watching YouTube. I'm currently watching and TikTok. All in one. Hello Jay, how you doing? So this is the newly put in pool. Very simple. Everything's very boxy at the moment, guys. My cat has found a way into a bag. That's really funny. He's rustling loads in the background. Oh, hey, come on now. He's fair. So yeah, we're currently building over in Banter, guys. Thank you for following MD Psych. How you doing? And welcome to the. I think you're on the Twitch channel, aren't you? I'm not sure, but either way, someone like 4 viewers on Twitch. That's nice. I got 4 people on TikTok too. Hey, we're already lifting off there. Yeah, the YouTube channel's getting like crazy popular this week. I think in the last 5 days I've had like nearly 400 extra subs. That's super cool. And then with that, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm just here to build worlds. And it's cool if you guys love that. And also a little bit of comedy on the side. Just quick skip. Comedy ideal for people who can't focus on things. I just had a conversation with let's call her a counsellor about sort of potential ADHD diagnosis, which was quite funny. She gave me the same advice 2 months ago. I said, have you done anything about it? I'm like, no, I don't know where the time's gone. But that's by the by. You don't need to know that. TMI. So this place is, I'm going to be building this, right? So we're currently sat in the hot tub. In a hot tub? This is a fucking swimming pool. So we've got quite a bit of this done yet. I've still yet to do the bar. And there's other things that I'd like to do in here as well today. So welcome. You're coming along for the ride. I'll do my best to keep it on the chat. But you do currently in Banter, you build all on PC. So I've only got one screen in front of me, sadly, apart from an Android tablet with the YouTube chat. So if you really have a burning question that you need me to answer straight away, that is the YouTube chat is going to be the best way to do that. But yeah, aside from that, welcome to the welcome to the White Lotus. I wouldn't say Vision 2.0 because Vision 2.0 is actually going to be in Horizon Worlds. But my dream, my vision is to bounce between the two because in banter, you know, everyone knows it. In banter, you can do things you cannot do in Horizon Worlds. And I don't know why it's being held back in Horizon Worlds. Potentially business reasons. Maybe they want some money, I don't know. Or maybe they just don't trust everyone. Maybe, who knows? But over in banter, we don't have these kinds of restrictions. We can do whatever we please, which is wonderful. Obviously within reason, like, you know, so within reason. There's always limits, guys. There's always limits to everything. You can't get away with everything, but you can get away with. I say you get away with is not the right word. You can express yourself in more ways over here. We've got more utilities to play with, so hopefully that's what we're going to be having a little look at today. We're just going to be sort of like, yeah. I gotta be honest though, first disclaimer, building in banter, I've got no idea what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I think that's my phrase, that's my catchphrase. I've got no idea what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway, so you're welcome along on the ride. So first up, we're gonna just jump at the pool. Okay, oh, that was a big jump. Come on, you can follow me. If anyone jumps in as well, you will be able to hear them. Yeah, you will be able to hear them, that is a thing. We can't selectively mute people like we can in Horizon. Well, I can, but I have to mute them. I don't want to. I want to hear what they're saying, so I'll just have to sort of tell people when they come in that that's the case. So, hopefully I will get banned from TikTok for having a statue of a Greek slash Hindu deity in here. Because I did actually, I got a community warning for having a, just peeking off to the side, a fully clothed model of a six-down deity with horns. And you know, fully clothed. It's female, get over it, right? But TikTok have given me like a community bloody warning for posting a video short with that in, which I'm not too happy about. And TikTok seemed to be a little bit fucking sick, if I'm being honest, where I've appealed it and gone like, it's not. The description was, it's two adults engaged in sexual activity. That's what they thought it was, right? And I sort of submitted it to them. I was like, it's not two adults engaged in sexual activity. And they were like, yeah, it is. So the community warning sticks. And I'm like, well, okay, you carry on with that. See how well that works out. So yeah, I'm on a bit of a, it's not that I've got a bad reputation with TikTok. TikTok's got a bad reputation with me. They're not doing their jobs effectively, and I get it. They don't need to. Fine. See how well that works out. There's other streaming networks, and I'll be using them instead. And shut like Kirian already, so I it would be good if TikTok didn't shut me down for absolutely no reason at all. But you know, whatever. I've got the evidence. I'll just have to keep repeating that that's what they do over and over again. But you know, whatever. I do care, but whatever. Can't change it, right? Can't change it. If TikTok wants to do what it wants to do, it's going to carry on doing exactly that. So this wall looks a little bit too thick, to be honest. But I'm kind of okay with it. But I just gotta be careful which direction I point the camera because apparently showing statues of fully clothed Greek goddesses is not on crude TikTok, as I've just covered. But yeah. Breathe. Okay, so I think today we're gonna try and do the bar, guys. Now, full confession, I'm grey boxing at the moment, so a lot of this might become the final build, depending on my energy levels and time. But I really would like this grey boxing to be not so much the final version, but heck. I know I could do better, but I'm just struggling at the moment because I'm trying to do so much over in Horizons as well. So, you know, let's crack on anyway, guys. So, I'm gonna do the bar today. The bar's very simple design. So it's one straight bar. It is 2 diagonals, and then on one side it's another straight bar going in and perpendicular to the front. And then there's an overhead thing, and it's all very simple, intentionally very simple. The Lotus, one of the guiding principles, I always have 2 or 3 guiding principles with any build. My guiding principle with the Lotus was it needs to load quick and be memory efficient. because I want to support 32 players with no lag. I've seen so many people just charge in and say, right, I want the biggest world in the world. I want to create this massive thing with like a million interactive activities, cramp everything in there. I want to build a city or whatever, and then I want to make it 32 players. And they always glitch it up from 4 players, which in itself is like risky. Unless you know what you're doing, I guess. Everyone thinks they know what they're doing, that's the problem. It becomes a problem when you've got 32 players in there and then suddenly it's like frame rates start dropping to about 20 frames per second, and that causes motion sickness or, you know, worse. Anyway, enough gossiping. Let's get working. So I'm going to stand here and... Oh yeah, do you want to see my embarrassing Lotus? This is terrible. Come and see. This is actually not good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's because the alpha, I haven't quite got the right settings working on it yet, but you can have a little preemptive look. This is the sort of design that I want to start doing in Banter, because it can. Ignore the yellow thing at the middle, that's just a temporary stand-in, but the leaves should have transparency around them. There's black bits you shouldn't be able to see, and then I want to squish this down, but unfortunately it's extenuating so I can see the damage. But yeah, that's the bit I really want to fix. So if we just bring it over to the pool again, the windows are also a bit bigger. Windows are also a little bit bigger than they should be. It's fine. Hey, let's just come down into here then. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to add some blue lights. Yeah, do you know, we're going to add some particles. That's what we're going to do today. We need to be simple, because I don't want to be streaming for like super long. It's midweek and I want to have food at some point. We're already rocking on for sort of 6 p.m. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some particle effects up there, because unlike Horizons where you've got the music notes particle at the moment, in Bands you've got complete control over your blame particles, so you can do whatever you want. You know, you can employ particle factories that behave in weird and wonderful ways with your own sort of glyphs or graphics, as it were, and you just stick that all in. So what we're going to do is we are going to do just that. I could do a simple bit of visual scripting, or I could just... There with. Gotta focus a sec. So I'm going to try and bring in a workshop blender, okay, which is going to be... Yeah, not Blender, I'm sorry. Not plasticity. I do need to go back to plasticity and keep working on that, by the way. So... Under workshops, it was Unity, wasn't it? So if I just show that, can we see that? There we can. Cool. Great. I need to make that a little smaller. Yeah. That's a good place for it, isn't it? Just there. So we're just going to sort of Harry's that up there, guys. Like I said, I don't want to show you the whole window, but just enough of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stretch this... Oh, shit. Yeah, stretch that out a little bit. I'm going to have to keep checking back and seeing what you're seeing. Fine. Right, so one thing I'd love to do is I've got something called, what the hell is it, Amplify Shader Editor, and I want to do some shaders on this, but for now I don't understand those, so I'm not at a point where I can sort of guess my way through it, unfortunately. But what we are going to do is we're going to look at particle factories. So I'm going to bring in a particle factory just here, right? So you should be able to see what I'm doing there. And if I move down this way, so I'm not going to bother doing the little housing below them, but I am just going to quickly check the reference diagram that I've got of the White Lotus itself. And I've got 4 torches, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Oh, I just noticed the gaps are thicker on the... Yeah, okay. I do need to redo those windows at some point, but I'm not going to get too high up on that today, guys. By the way, if there's any problems with the audio, please let me know. I'm using a new microphone today, which I'm hoping might help me come across clearer, a little bit crisper. But, you know, whatever. Oh. Hey! Thin comment. Cool. So... Bear with me, I've just noticed a sec. Something's being a little bit naughty. If I go into here... It's for me to just squish this up. Sorry about that, the sideways stream is not quite behaving. Good end here, okay, so if I just squish it up to here. How's that looking? That's looking good. I too fancy some beer tonight, and I say that every night. Wow, the sky's looking really black right now outside. Like, not in here, obviously. This is kind of a given. I'm just going to check my battery levels as well, because they have been a bit wonky recently. 78. It's usually statically stuck on 78. That's interesting. Cool. Okay, not the end of the world. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just squeeze this up so you've got a bit more room to see. That's very exciting. Give myself horns at some point in here, but spending some time with the banter creative, possibly a dev actually, I'm not sure last night. Very nice guy. Managed to help me out with the avatars. He helped me out. Did a bit more than help me out, to be honest. That yeah. No. You can't read that yawn. Sorry about that. I don't know how well a yawn comes across the new microphone, but yes, quite a cheap microphone actually. It wasn't expensive at all, and I've now got for my tablet as well for the YouTube chat. I've now got a little gooseneck sort of tablet holder, which is very cool. Because I was forever nearly knocking that tablet off the table like an absolute idiot, and of course that's not good. It's not good for anyone. So nice to have that actually mounted and stuck to the table so it doesn't fall off. Honestly, it's such a calamity because I'm working on just such a tiny little screen. Yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm digressing. There. We are going to create a new, so I'm just going to create a new subfolder, which is going to be create empty, and that's to be called particle effects. I'm just grouping things together loosely on types and roles, so I've got like a group for sort of like floors, one for walls, one for a specific kind of wall with a lot of repetitions in it. The ribbed wall you actually see, if I point in the right direction, the rib wall you can kind of just see through the window right there. Or is it over there? I think it's the one over there. I also found quite a nice little tool in here called Pro Array, which is not part of Pro Builder, but Pro Builder doesn't have an array tool in it. So if you've worked in Blender and you've got the array modifier, or you've worked in Horizon Worlds and you've got the OSC array tool that you can sort of move an object and array it and create steps quite easily, just easy repetitions. It seemed surprising to me that the Pro Builder didn't have an array tool in it. I was looking around thinking I was going mad, but then that led me to I think it's like a one-man developer outfit who actually created an integrated Pro Array, it's called, which is very cool. And don't be wrong, it's not free. You do have to pay for it. But honestly, if you're into game development, that's going to be very, very useful going forward. Being able to array things using the same sort of levels of complexity, a little bit more, to be honest, than what's contained in Blender. It's very nice and convenient to be able to do that inside Pro Builder, and I'm becoming a big fan of Pro Builder, and I've not had one training course yet. I'm going to put myself through some now I've had a chance to play with it, because I think trying to do some initially when I hadn't had any exposure was very tough. I don't have great attention span, to be honest. Those who know me know that. But actually, yeah. Okay, so onwards, we need to go to new. We're just going to take this to top view a sec, guys, so I can actually see what I'm doing. So I want to say new particle effect. It's going to be Dip Particle Factory. How the effects, particle system and force field. No, just particle system. Great. Also, really great catching up with Zed and Sabak last night, and getting the visual script's actually running in here now, and that's great, because if you remember, I did some videos there like a week or two ago when I was trying out the new Banter SDK, the second one for the first time, and learning sort of node-based programming was something I've never really tried before. Like I say, I've been a software engineer for 20 odd years, certainly professionally. I'm pretty sure it's been 20 years professionally. Feels like it. And I don't do software engineering anymore, but put it this way, I do know how to code. That's not a problem. Bloody hope so. Anyway, don't lethalize donors in the ruins. No, But like even switching now to sort of block based coding, like what do they call it? In Horizon Worlds, code blocks, which uses something to new people. If you've ever used sort of like Scratch, I would equate it to that as strongest comparison. Yeah, they are different, but it's a strong comparison. It's drag and drop coding with the odd bit of value entry or expression entry. Well, no, the expressions actually are done. Sorry, in the code blocks themselves. So yeah, no, code based is something I've never messed around with, and every side there, node based is something I've never messed around with. So every time I've let blenders, sort of shaders, and I know amplifies one I'm going to have to tackle as well. But certainly visual scripting in Unity using nodes was incredibly scary for me. Incredibly scary. I'm overblowing that. It was very, very alien and unfamiliar to me. Using this sort of node-based thing, because the only times I've ever messed with node-based stuff is when doing stuff in applications like what's the application owned by Adobe now but wasn't. Literally any application that Adobe has except Photoshop and Illustrator, I think, possibly. Probably doesn't even remember the PageMaker. Ways. Material designer, material painter, substance. Damn, why was that so difficult to remember? Hi, Jenny, I see you over on the YouTube chat. I'm over at Banter at the moment. Check it out. I'm actually building in Banter while in Banter. That's cool, isn't it? Check it out. And how is Jenny today? I'm creating a particle system today. So, first of all, I've got to find that damn particles. Whoa, that is crazy. Can you see that shit? Look at that. That's the particle system app default. So literally just created that. So I need to sort of stop that and get it into place. So I think if I can select him somehow. You son of a gun. So, play again. So what I do? How can I... It looks like little shurikens. That's so cool. So I need to... Oh, I see. I need to select this thingy. So if I just go down here and then move this over here, I need to sort of follow this across. And then I need to pull this down here and this down here. And we're just going to sort of roughly guess where it needs to be. Couldn't join? You couldn't join? Oh, why not? Let me try and invite you, I guess. Now. And let's go in here. I can't see you online, Jenny. Couldn't join. Why wouldn't you join? If you joined on me, that should have worked. Should have worked. Still, okay. Just, yeah, ping you a message. I'm kind of watching the chat and doing particles, but I'll keep an eye out for your response. Cool. So if I just sort of play there, then I'm gonna have a little look how that looks from my level. Wow, look at that. So that's basically throwing, that's the default particle design. So you can see it's just this sort of white blobby thing, which is all very cool. Ooh, and what we really want to do is we actually want to go into bloody hell, there's lots of things in here. So a mission. I think I've got to rotate it, guys. I think I just manually rotate it in 3D space. Let's try it. So if I just hold that down. Oh yeah, look at that. What? Oof. Okay, shit. That seems like right. So what I'm trying to do is a very, very low fi effect on fire, I think it is. So start color, I think I want to be blue. Make them blue. Oh yeah. Or make that like a lighter blue. Oh shit, look at that. So I'm probably gonna have to design a flame particle, and I'll do that in an external application, of course. But start color. So I need something a bit more vivid than that. It's gonna be more like, I'm trying to remember what the actual colours in the White Lotus look like. I think they're that. Or maybe that's the end colour. Now, let's have a look. We've got an end colour. Jesus Christ, is there a search box here? Colour over lifetime. Okay, here we go. Colour over lifetime. Oh, Jesus, look at this. So we start off white. Then we go like really nice blue. Well, then we go to get a complete gradient here, which I can't show you. This is off the screen, but so 3 sets new. That's fine. So you've got a few shades of color there now. Color over lifetime. What's that? It's kind of destroyed it, isn't it? If I say restart, what's happening? So start color. Let's say white again. That's kind of killed it, isn't it? I see. Oh. So color over lifetime. So I can actually see that that's purple. So simulation space, local simulation speed. I need to be like 0.1. No, 2. That's 3, 4. That's okay. Now the lifetime duration. I think I need to bring that down to 1. The shape as well is really, really important. So if I go into the shape of the emission, I can say emit from base or volume. I can see base. The radius says 1. I need that to be less than 1, so 0.1. Oh shit. Whoa. Okay, so 0. Damn. Radius 0. Oh, I see. Radius is the... Yeah, I used to, fun fact, I used to write particle factories back in various different things, not so much Blitz Basic, but back in sort of dark Basic, and also nuclear fusion, and also a few other sort of like more proper languages that aren't necessarily game engines. But I used to really love particle engines, just going through all the different variables, but to be honest, the Unity particle engine is freaking mighty. It is just so strong with options, which makes it a bit like a cockpit to new people. But you can see there the angle's gone then to 0 if I set up to sort of 5. That's probably closer to what I want to do. But yeah, and the radius is 5. Radius thickness. Spread. What's this? Should we set the spread to like 7 and see what happens? Oh Jesus, even like that. 1? No. 200. Okay, don't know. Okay, fine. So, emit from base. I want to check the duration. The duration needs to be like 0.1, I think. No. Duration doesn't seem to be doing much. Lifetime 1. Oh, well, that's cool. So, a lot of this is just understanding generally what these things do and then just adjusting them. So, 0.2 is quite a nice speed. Gravity modifier. I don't really need gravity modifier, but let's go. Whoa. 2, 1. Oh, no. 0.3. 0.2. 0.4. I need something that basically decreases the start size 6. Whoa, that's cool. So that's too small, I think. Too big. That's okay. I think you're thinking of mech shapes as well. So there's definitely a lifetime in here. So say 0.1. Oh, 0.2, 0.3. So that's quite nice. And then the duration, I'm not sure what that is. Delta time scale. And yes. Oh, look at that. Shoe buttons. That's quite a nifty feature. I've never known about that before. Cool. Okay, so this is a particle factory, so we can kind of get a feel for how that looks. Now, what I do want to do, I want to increase some, like, random crap. So I don't want to rotate it. Noise. Oh. Does noise do? Right, strength for say 7. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. That's not what I want. I want something that affects the randomized direction. That's cool. Randomized direction skill. But 1? No? Oh, that's weird. aligned to direction. Oh shit! Oh, that's fun. It's well worth just playing around with this, to be honest. And we've got quite a nice little blue. You've got to imagine how this would look actually without. In fact, you know what? What we'll do is I'll bring that in, and that's going to be on the last window edge thing just here, okay? So that's where it's going to be. It's going to be just there, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly go Banter Builder, that's a mouthful. And then I'm going to drag this down here, and we're going to build and upload now. We have to see how that looks. And I quite like this for Banter. And yes, it does need a PC, sadly. I'm sorry for those of you who don't have PCs. But, you know, Horizon Worlds has been such a great stepping stone into building, but I think the general feeling in the community is a bit like, why has it been a year to sort of get the ability to do custom design of sort of geometry and texture work across to the hands of the sort of the wider community? And I think there's a bit of a feeling there to us, but we've all let it go to some degree. But it's it is biting a little bit, but I'm very happy for those who've gotten sort of the chance to sort of work with it. But yeah, I know it's gonna happen. There's gonna be a flood of sort of people in. There's some really great artists out there already who are just not being given the chance. And on top of that, there's going to be a flood of new talent that is currently living on other platforms that's just waiting to get going. Oh, hi, Witch. How you doing? We're just about to hit refresh. You're just in time to see the first particle generator in the new build of the White Lotus. This is like the 5th rebuild I've had to do on even the Banter one, actually. But if we just do this... Oh. There we go. So you get to see a crappy first attempt right here. At Epoch. Actually, I've got to refresh a set because this is the thing in Banter. We could be in different instances of the same build, but because you've refreshed, it's like a web page. You're looking at the newer version, which I really like that. I really like that. As long as you understand how that's how it works. We're gonna duck a little bit so we can see the menu. Sorry, 2 seconds. Bippy boppity boo. That was weird. It's like rejoining didn't sort of quite go as intended, but there we go. Okay, so cool. Let's go and have a look at this thingy then. So that's a first sort of prototype. It's using the default graphic for Particle. But you know what? Writing these things in Horizon Worlds is fun. Writing particle generators is fun. It's one of my favourite things to do. It always has been, next to, you know, Perlin terrain generation, a whole lot of procedural stuff. However, because I love doing procedural stuff, there's a problem with doing it in Horizon Worlds right now. It's a very deep problem. It's that anytime you try and write an animation for anything in Horizon Worlds using bot code, everything is synced. And what do I mean by that? I mean, it has to sync the exact position of every single particle to everyone's headsets at the same time, which puts just a crazy load on everyone's headsets. And in turn, how does that affect you as a builder? Well, it means you can't have many of them. And that's kind of not the point of particle factories. Particle factories is supposed to be, you know, crazy, And of course you can't do fucking transparency in there either, which is another thing. In Horizons, unless you're sort of EA or whatever. So it's like I would love to have been EA, because I should have written particle factories that use transparency, and we could have wired it in the ways that people are just not fucking doing right now. And it's like, it's annoying. It's annoying. There's one or two, sorry, that kind of are maybe doing it. But at the moment, everyone's just pissing about with the music notes. It's stupid. So I'm hoping there's some big changes for Horizon Worlds soon. I really do. I think there's a whole load of creativity just waiting to bust out of technology that should have been there a little while ago. It'd be great to see that set free, if it gets set free, and if it isn't, then hey, whatever, we're William banter. You see, I don't understand the reasons platforms do different things, but yeah. Oh my god, I just jumped in through a window. I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. Just the right night. Cool. Alright, so yeah, that's a very simple particle effect. I want to make that a bit more furious to go, so I'm gonna just pop these controllers down a sec and get some focused on. So this is not gonna be a very long stream, guys. If I get these plot particles in, then I've sort of, at the moment I'm sort of, because I've gone back to work this week, what's happened is I just kind of feel like I'm filling a quota of just doing a little stream every day with some building stuff in it, but I'm not doing sort of really long ones because I've just got too many other things to do. I am in the evening, too many other things I should be doing and too many things I'm not getting done. So, ew. So let's go into particle effects again, and let's just go down to here. Particle system, particle effects, that's the one. Great, so I need to emit faster, so rate over time, what is this? Let's say 2. No, that's not enough. Let's even color seed. Changing rate over time in the emission section to 2 is slowly right down. Oh, I think it's a 20. That's alright. That's alright. Maybe I'll take it to 25, because I think it was 10. Yeah, that's cool. So we've got a nice sort of color shift from white to blue. I want to randomize it a little bit, but I kind of want it to go still upwards. But if we go into shape, oh, 7 misses. I didn't even know. Cool. Texture sheet animation. That's got lights. Who knew? Trails. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, no. I get where that is. That's to put your own sort of trail effects in. Size over lifetime. Oh yeah. So I know. Hang on. So size over lifetime, it means it's getting bigger, but I actually want to get smaller. So I need to change it the other way. So curve. Let's take that curve. Oh, is this what? No. What you doing, you crazy man? You are silly, aren't you? Come on. What? Right, random between 2 constants, yes. Oh, that's good. That works for me. So if I now say... Okay, we're going from 1 to maybe 0. Or 0.4, 0.2, 0.3, 0.2 works. So, oh, is that random? Maybe you didn't want random. You add some variation into it, I guess. It's not well. It's just it's brought back in this bloody dot thing. So I don't like the dot thing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, oh, not 2. Let's say 0.8 and 1. Maybe 1 to 0.4. Maybe that's kind of it. But maybe I need to now. Do I need to go back to the angle? Maybe. Let's just shine that open a bit, and then we got radius. Whoa, that's cool as fuck. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's that's alright actually. So now I'm gonna just take it to the whatever. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then I'm gonna move that up, guys. So if I just move that up to about reference diagram, 2 seconds. I do have a reference diagram tucked away. Halfway and just above, okay? So halfway and just above. That should be cool. And there we go. That doesn't come through the wall, actually. Can we go that way? What's a bit closer now? Calvin will be closer. This seems to be going inwards, which is annoying. That's okay. Not the end of the world. The end of the world. So if I just take this up to here. There. Right. Control C, Control V. Whoop. And last of all, we're just gonna slip those there, okay? So if I just save that, and then, well, that's on upload now, and we'll see what we get, guys. And we'll see what we get. Get ready. I'm in the fire. Wow. Okay, let's just cut across the windows a sec so we can kind of see what's going on. Streamlabs desktop, that's cool. Let's just check TikTok as well. Sorry, I did say I was watching TikTok and then proceeded to not. Hey, it's Don. How you doing, mate? Yeah. And just gonna do pop-out chat window. Keep popping it in because it sits over the top of everything. There we go. Cool. So, let's just jumble this thing down here. Okay, oh yeah, I gotta be careful not to show the statue because again, TikTok's just silly, isn't it? Let's. Okay, I'm just gonna hit refresh a sec. I'm gonna have to look into the water. Damn it. So I'll be right back up. So. Jump back. Oh, okay, that's now published. Sorry, I just had a window pop up. Tell me that's done. That used to be, you know, click manually copy things around and change references and all that stuff. But now it's pretty good. Right, let's make you do the same. Really cool. So I'm gonna have to duck you right down. No peeking, excuse. Okay, so we now have some sort of rudimentary barcode effects going on there. I'm still not happy with the placement of these windows and the size of them, but I'll come back to that. A chance I just need to measure the buggers. I think when I did those windows, I was just being a bit quick, so I was having all kinds of fun with the array tool. And really, it's like, yeah. Little by little, guys, little by little, we will build the world. All good. Yeah, I think I may carry on building this throughout the rest of the evening, to be honest, but I won't be streaming it. So, right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Anyway, wow, we got 5 viewers. Hey, everyone, say hello. Say hello to me. I am here. I am human, despite the rumours that I might be an AI, according to one Scottish person. Thank you, Scotland. One Scottish person. But for that, hey, I don't know what this is by you mean AI scum or something like that. I don't really speak Scottish. I'm just kidding. I know this. Actually, there is a separate language, Gaelic. See, I'm kind of educated. Kind of. Gaelic is the Scottish language, not to be confused with Gaelic, which is the Irish language, and certainly not to be confused with Cymraeg, which is the Welsh language. Cymraeg. Bendigedig. We'll do some Welsh lessons at some point, which would be impressive because I don't really know any Welsh. Carnarvon Hamdden. I think that's a leisure centre, but I'm not sure. I think it should be. What am I chatting? Anywho, thank you very much for joining me for this very, very short stream. I'm kind of enjoying doing the short streams, to be honest. I think the longer ones, you end up getting to see me have like meltdowns and go off on full scale rants and things where I think the shorter ones are more focused because I'm not trying to do so much. And there's a bit less scope for me getting horrifically distracted. I do need to carry on building the Lotus at some point. I'm aware I'm spending, I get too, obsessed with doing one thing at a time. And I think I have like 20 days now to deliver the Lotus. Yeah, 24th is when I will launch that in Horizons. That's the really important one. This one is very important. but if I slip on this one, not so important. Also with the separate environments in the Lotus, yeah, as long as I've got a few ready to go on the 24th, we're good. Yeah. We're all good. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and